Oh,
What?
once again, small.
Thank
No.
you.
No.
I'm the prettiest fairy princess.
Oh, yes!
Grumpy face.
No!
Oh, Greta, you're so cute.
I feel like everyone went with very fancy fairy, and I'm just like, I'm going on an adventure.
You're like a pixie. Like you.
Just a little pixie.
You are small.
This is bullshit. This game sucks.
Mm-hmm. All of you are small. Oh, I can
How the
finally
heck
just hit
did you
the
get up
hit the
there?
whole party chat with it. Small.
I hate everything.
I look down
hate
on all of you.
Everything so much.
Got all your stuff back in room 2? Hey, that's good, Glenn.
If I get up there, can you guys res me up?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
So
I know-
Joe was supposed to wake her up 40 minutes ago, and he forgot.
Oh,
Oh
goodness.
my god.
Nice.
He said she's on
Daniel,
her
you
way.
didn't shut the door. I'm too loud to have the door. No, don't get up. I'm getting it. Stop. Go away.
Ah, my inventory is still in crisis. Nice. I'd have it no other way.
Who's in crisis?
My inventory. It's fine.
Rest in peace.
I don't need these books anyway. It'll be fine.
Oh, I was not expecting that, Zanny.
Alright.
Good
I'm
morning.
awake.
Hi,
Yeah.
Clary.
Hello.
I had it.
My lizard alarm broke.
Yeah, he mentioned.
Yep.
They forgot to
I'm
turn on your
not
heat
dying.
lamp. You just kind of kept sleeping.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you guys took pictures with my AFK body. You're so cute.
This party is small.
Alright. Oh my god, so many wings. What happens?
Yeah.
Alright, time to jump.
Yep.
Good thing I landed in water.
Yeah, it's not like that's like hitting concrete or anything at a certain speed.
No, not at all.
Pardon the super rust. I haven't really played the game, let alone Savage rating in months.
There we go. Let's see the
Okay.
outfits.
You're good.
We got the whole squad dressing
I
up.
expect peak performance and nothing less.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We all ready?
Wow,
Everyone
I'm
get
down.
their
Yep.
portrait.
Ready-
Everyone
ready-
get their
ready to
portrait
go.
figured
yeah.
out.
Oh no, I don't
Call,
have it. One
hang on.
second.
That's
Yep.
why I
Very
said
That's an
something.
exclamation mark.
Everyone get your portrait all figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I did save it earlier.
All right. Are
Oh
y'all
wait, I
ready?
don't even have my stuff set up.
Oh no. We're on to the 7th circle.
Hell yeah.
Somebody just scared the dragon to death.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sending us in.
Oh,
Let's go.
Wait, I just noticed the little like wings on Greta flutter whenever she's at like the apex of
Yeah.
her jump.
They
Yeah.
all do that.
They flutter.
Nice.
I love it.
they all do,
They do
yeah.
those letters.
That's great.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, those are some pretty awesome.
Yeah, they introduced that when they
Word.
made the new fairy wings.
Accessories. So the angel wings also spread and
Did I send us into the right one? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm
Looks like
getting-
it. I'm
I'm
getting a
getting a
cutscene, and
I'm
I've
getting
never
a
been there
This is who
before.
we're killing now.
It kind of
I
looked
don't
like
think I turned my
P9S.
music back on.
I don't like these.
so
No, there it is.
side
Maybe?
effect of
This is sound
oversleeping.
Okay.
I didn't watch the video and I apologize.
Oh, don't worry. I'm blind
I
progging
mean,
these too.
I was gonna say I'm
Okay.
blind progging. I don't believe in
She
watching
didn't
videos.
dress like a fairy.
Is it that you
What's
don't
up
believe in
with
watching
this?
videos, or that
It's a
you
terrible
would rather
theory.
play Baldur's Gate 3? So
Huh?
you
Rude.
didn't watch the guide video because you were busy playing Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't watch
never
the
watched-
guide video because I enjoy suffering. We are not.
I
the
didn't
same.
watch it because I never watch guide videos. I hate them.
Oh my god, Greta's wearing the dress.
Nora, do you still happen to have your markers? 'Cause I don't know if I like these.
Look at those.
Am I not allowed to have
rockin'
my wings in
portraits.
battle yet?
No, only in above world
This
battle.
is an outrage.
I have
Yep.
wings, but I'm cheating.
Oh, these exact ones? Okay.
Hang on, I gotta use enemy since change the name again.
This will work.
There we go.
Na-na-dee-da. Oh,
I
wow.
have to do that every
Those
time
ones
I
actually
die, I
pretty
give
low.
up.
So wait, Dan could go double wings if he wanted to, outside of instance.
Yeah.
Not the Super Bowl like button. Okay.
That'd be hell.
Wait, who's main tanking?
What's your optimal pre-pull? Bow
We
light
both need
for...
to be,
Not me.
We both need to be top 2.
I mean, I know, but I need to know who I'm carding.
But
Not me.
Dan, maybe I want to send that cat meme again. When I get hit by the tank buster intended for target 2.
Meow.
Alright.
Smack.
So it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, light parties are going to be evens and odds, respectively.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
need it.
definitely need to be on the odd side because I am odd.
Yay,
isn't
the
it
odd
DPS
listers.
all on one side, support on the other?
Wait, where are my wings?
Okay.
We want to have it.
Oh, I
no
can't
roll
have them
stacks?
on.
No, there's no roll stacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want tanks and melees up in 1 and 2, and then the healers are ranged in the back.
Okay.
Just so that melees can
Pia.
keep up
Oh,
time.
wait, should I go on the...
Bye.
And with the
It's
one
okay,
right
I'll
click,
take
I
very
will
good care
end
of
my
my husband
entire
and mom.
career and this raid attempt.
So yeah, this is less corners and more colors, because there are going to be stack and spread mechanics that will apply to each. So like DPS spread while the supports stack. Your
Gotcha.
your spread spot is going to be the color you are currently on. So when I say spread, wherever is safe, just stand on that color. What else do I want to cover right now?
Do we have light parties?
Yes, which is going to be 1 and 3, or red and blue is light party 1, yellow and purple is light party 2. So just condense. I'll try and call out, at least for the first start, where to. I'm not going to explain too much yet.
The biggest things to remember is just stay away from tanks,
Yeah. That's
and a lot of roll parties.
the tank busters are, it's arrow 2 or 3 and condensed arrow. Condensed arrow is stack. Normal arrow is just don't stack.
Is that a mechanic or was that busters?
Busters.
Okay, so
Condensed
condensed
arrow is a buster.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So
that's
get
fine.
cuddly with the tanks for condensed. And
Not
Right.
only that, this boss always hits both tanks, so it doesn't matter who has aggro. Keep both stances on at all times.
okay.
And then the first thing I'm gonna call out either numbers or letters. We're gonna head there. Platform's gonna change, and then you're gonna move a little bit closer.
Okay.
Let's beat ourselves in.
We're gonna pop that,
Yeet.
and we're gonna go into it, and we're gonna start
Yeet.
touching things.
Yeet.
Yay!
I want
Alright.
to poke him in the eyeball.
Oh, I should probably activate Soul, so I suck. Okay, there we go.
Congratulations, you have completed your pre-pull.
Right, we don't have to run forward for this.
Alright, here comes the raid wide. And then get ready, Greta, because it's
Gotcha.
gonna immediately be a tank buster. Condensed arrow, so we got a stack.
Stack?
Me and Greta. They're quite sizable. Alright, next is gonna be either letters or numbers. We're going to numbers.
I'm dead.
and then we're gonna be heading to 1 once we land.
I'm not dead. That's pleasant.
All right, forbidden fruit. I'm gonna call out letters or numbers, and then it's gonna be light party stats. All right, stay on numbers. Party 1 to 1, party 2 to 4. And then dodge the bow of Atlas in the back, which I think you guys might have been a little bit too far
Condensed
back.
arrow, tanks.
I might have
stack.
been a little too close.
Tank stack. Ah, I get to send the meme.
I should have pulled that.
Unless.
I'll keep a bit alive if you can get
Wait,
one of
wide.
them. stuff.
And I
I'll do what I
believe
can to help
you want
Self.
to head back. Yeah, so head back to the platform with nothing. Yeah, fucking DPS spread.
Okay.
Okay, that was on me. My brain couldn't remember.
So blue
that
is
was-
spread.
Blue is stack. Green is spread.
Oh,
Each
okay.
one group will have one, and then the other will have the opposite.
We
Gotcha.
can do this,
So-
Greta!
What's gonna happen with that mechanic is everybody's gonna guaranteed get a red debuff, and then 2 players are gonna get a blue debuff. So what you gotta look for is whether your red debuff says 1 or 2.
I'm gonna decline that.
If your debuff says, or your red debuff says 1, you need to spread for the first circle. If your
But-
debuff says 2, you need to stack for it, and then do the opposite on the second circle.
Wait, I think Zammy just broke. Her model broke on my end. She still has her weapons out. They're floating next to her body.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
I think
Nora.
Sage usually does that.
Correct
Okay.
me if I'm wrong.
Okay, that wasn't awful for a first pull with most people blind.
So, Nora, correct me if I'm wrong. Where the markers are all safe for the big knockback, right?
What do you mean?
Where the knockback with the birds we were about
Fuck
to.
no.
No? Are you sure?
100% positive these markers are not safe for birdie knockback.
Looked like it.
So for birdie knockback, what I generally recommend doing is having everybody stand in closer to like just the bridge, and then like spread out. I always just kind of stuck in the corner and let everybody else do whatever the hell they wanted to solve that one, if I'm completely honest.
So basically,
That's
to
the thing
explain,
about that.
the mechanic that was about to happen, there was a knockback, and then a bunch of bird eggs dropped that shoot a line not with a knockback, and we basically all just have to spread because while that's going off, we're getting an AoE dropped on us. I don't remember where all the safe spots are, but I remember when the knockbacks are.
So one thing I can say is that there is enough room on the south circle to be able to fit 6 people. If you take, let's do this, I'm not perfect at this, don't judge me. Okay, so if we do this, those are the 3 circles it breaks into, right? So you're gonna have a bridge connecting here and a bridge connecting here. So I know if you stand right on the corner of this bridge that connects here on this side, you will not clip the person if they stand all the way down here. You can actually have 2 AoEs in that one spread spot while having 1 south, 1 north, and then 2 over here. So only 2 people have to run out here, and they can sit there right next to the bridge right here on both sides of the bridge. And it does make it super easy to where no one has to really think that much. It just takes good positioning. So that is always a strategy. The old way that we used to do it, I don't remember. You guys kind of just did whatever you wanted. I ran to the east. If someone in our fill tried to go with me, I would just do the close knit positioning.
Yeah.
Because it's actually not as tight as it sounds.
Yeah. So basically, it's this. The pattern is always the same. So if you want to, because you can either get knocked back or just pop your knockback as soon as the arrows show up. I feel like I'm just gonna stop trying to explain things, and why don't we just touch it again? Does that
Okay.
sound good?
I'm okay with touching things inappropriately.
Goodness
All right.
gracious.
Pick up my countdown
Man, so much for putting this VOD on YouTube. Like, for all the reasons.
button.
Just have to let this one be lost to the sands of time.
Grade wide. It's first arrow, so we're gonna be spread. And it's pretty big. Oh no, this one's not as big. Okay. Going to numbers again. Remember, once we land, we're gonna head to 1. Alright. See what platform we're gonna be on. Alright, move the letters. Party 1 to A, party 2 to purple, and try and stay a little closer towards the front. Because there's also the big fisties. Hell yeah. Alright, next is going to be an arrow condensed, so, where's Greta? Greta, come here. People, look out! There's a piece of current.
Where did you?
No, me and you were stacked. Spark
Okay.
Can I put a marker on myself, and whenever he's not making obvious callouts, a stack with me is generally a good idea.
That's fine with me. Head back to the empty platform. Support in, DPS out.
Oh, but not there.
Oh, I forgot there's a Bow of Atlas. So head to numbers, and then do the opposite. DPS in the middle of the, what's it called?
Platform.
Just like that.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the spread on this would just be to whatever color you had at the start. Just to keep it simple.
Gotcha.
Oh fuck! I'm number 2.
This first arrow, no one stand close to Zanra, because you will die.
I will not. Damn it!
Did you just try and
that?
cast raise on yourself as you were dying or something? Oh no, you're trying to raise Greta. Okay.
Me? No,
I
I
got
was
that.
Oh, that was foe. Gotcha.
I haven't cast Res until just now.
Alright,
Knock away from bird path and then spread.
Well,
I'm dead anyway,
But yeah.
but-
actually,
yeah, I thought you were gonna stay.
the markers on the platform are safe.
Yeah.
You just have to be kind of towards the edge of them.
I was about to say, not every one of them is an actual safe spot, though.
Do we
like,
want
you
to
have
hit-
be
oh, wait.
careful.
Each one has.
Do we
a
want to
portion
hit
of-
our knockback resist for that?
Yes, as soon as the arrows appear,
Okay.
pop your knockback. I would have called it out, but I was trying to watch each one closely. So for
Yeah,
the
as
most
soon as
part-
you see the arrows, if you use your knockback immunity, you'll be fine. Or you can position to have it knock you back to one of the other platforms, and then you just gotta move to your spot after.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, for most of them, if you're in the spot, just aim towards the outer edge of the platform it's on, and you should be good. If you pop your knockback or get knocked back into it.
And that's the part I was talking about where I was saying, like, you can fit 6 people on that south platform. If, like, 2 of us tuck over onto that one side, I was tucked all the way to the bottom, so if someone would have took that corner spot right on the edge of the bridge, 2 of us would have been safe right there.
But so however you guys decide to do it, doesn't matter as long as you don't overlap. So if you want to plan on getting knocked back to a platform, cool. We can try to keep it so party 1 shoots for numbers, party 2 shoots for letters. However, just something. There's a thought there, and it's gone now. So I'm just gonna hit this button. Please don't run off.
What's up? I never.
After that mechanic resolves, she blows up all the bridges, though. I recommend Party 2 go to South Pad, Party 1 go to Numbers.
I remembered the apple.
Alright, Condensed. Give me a hug, Greta. Bed. Saw that.
No idea what you're talking about.
Alright, and the numbers again. Alright, move up to 1. And if you want to head sort of towards the middle, it makes it a little easier to move depending on what platform you need to go to. Alright, staying on numbers. Party 1 to 1, party 2 to 4. Remember, try to stay near to the front so you dodge the fists. Alright, and then there's going to be an arrow dispersed. Get away from the tanks.
I need a place to get away from me. There we go.
Alright, head to the back platform. Alright, support's in first, so DPS spread. And remember to dodge the Bow of Atlas. Or bow
Whoever
of
has the
Atlas.
thing, move. One of
It's
you
a,
move.
it's. Oh,
It's
that
right.
does
Yeah.
go off.
She was, yeah, she was dead and I was rezzing her.
Yeah.
It's not so
Alright,
much.
yeah.
I didn't think it was
I know it's DPS or like healers in, but like also pay attention if you have something on your head in case someone is dead before that mechanic.
I think it was just bad timing. I didn't
I,
think.
think, I know she was resting. My point is, whoever else had it that can move.
No,
should
that was
move.
she was the one who.
Oh.
Yeah, because she was
Well,
resing
we
it
could have
still went
moved
off.
then.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and yeah, the 5
The
people
fifth-
that little marker goes over your head, it goes over the person with the stack as well, and
Well,
it looks
then-
no different.
Then the next, if that happens again, then just
Yeah,
have,
we just
have the whole
the
stack
stack
move.
just has to adjust.
Yeah.
those fists just hit the platform, so I was safe where I was, and then I ran directly underneath the fists.
It's always a roll call, so it'll either be DPS in or supports out. So just
Yeah.
listen to the call out for it.
And we can
And
stay on the
then
bridge
you
for
go
that,
to
right?
your corner that we set up at the very beginning. If you're going out, go to your corner. If you're going in, just go in. And then we'll have to move to whatever's outside safe, and then we'll do it again.
Yeah, the first spread, as long as you don't get hit by the bow, you can have whoever's ranged go towards the back of the platform. Melees go like on the. Don't go too far onto the bridge, but on the like very start of the bridge is usually safe.
Don't worry, I know.
first arrow. So get away from me and Greta. You're playing a very dangerous game. I don't enjoy it.
I have no idea what you mean.
If you head closer to the center of the platform before this, it's a little quicker. Letters. And then we're going to be moving to A.
Oh my god.
Good fucking job.
Gotta be
I
the
hate
finest
every-
red mage
I'll
I've
get
ever
her.
seen. It's the Dragoon Instincts or something like that,
It's
right?
gotta be.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Alright, moving to numbers. Number like party 1 on 1, party 2 on 4.
Not falling off this time.
No promises.
'Cause I'm not falling off.
Alright, and it's going to be an arrow, so don't stand close to the tanks. It's condensed. Greta?
Spaced it perfectly. Yeah, I'm good.
Back. I'm going to remember to pop my Sword of Light. Alright, supports in, DPS out.
Oh my god.
Damn. It killed me at the edge of the... Yeah, you were way too close if you were up there. I died back here to the fist.
DPS out.
Oh!
Oh, sorry, support out. It was DPS in.
Yeah.
I'm silly.
It was Akari in.
I thought I remembered that correctly, but then he said out, and
Yeah,
Died.
I did a goof.
You will always do the opposite of what you did the first
Oh
time.
god.
Yeah.
So we all want to stay
I
essentially on the
walked off.
platform.
You,
We
both
don't wanna
healers
touch
are gonna
the
die.
shields.
I should have had.
Well,
more
me
faith in
and
myself.
I'm gonna die.
I
I was
got
thinking
it.
that.
All
Later.
things are down. This is a disaster.
That's fine. We can practice placement a little bit for this. So if you're going to pop your knockback, pop it now.
Oh, Nikes.
Hell yeah. And then don't go on the bridge because they're about to break.
Oh, I need to not be. That's.
So coming up, it's gonna the bridge. It's going to give a light party stack, and then the bridges
Yep.
will reappear. So just be ready to move very quickly.
They don't reappear in the same way though.
Yeah, they're. It's the weird. It's a middle bridge. So don't get too close.
Anyway, we got too close, and
Yep.
I was
Oh, did you say
the Venn
don't get too
diagram.
close?
I thought it was
God.
power
Hold that
time.
So don't be too close. And then you're gonna dodge it. Go ahead and the letters. And then there.
Uh-oh.
Here's the,
Kablooey!
Oh my gosh, that thing yeeted me.
all right, dispersed arrow. Get away from the tanks. Or whoever's number 1 and 2, which hopefully is still me and Greta. Yes, it is. Beautiful. All right, next is a fun one. If you watch what you are tethered to.
Ooh, tethers, my favorite.
Yeah. All right, if you're
How do
tethered
that-
to the bull, bring it to the platform. Oh God. Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't have time to explain everything that's happening there. Okay.
Face the bulls out.
This is as far as I got in the guide, so I know what to
I was
do.
about to say that right here is where it's like,
did not
so
watch
have
that.
you seen a video?
The only one that I don't fully remember is the middle Minotaur. So, what happens there? 3
Damn, I'm
Minotaurs
good.
spawn and a bull.
Whee!
The bull tethers to 4 people. The Minotaurs tether to less people. If you're tethered to the bull, which I believe it's always all supports are all DPS, correct, Nora?
I
Yes.
think so, because
Okay.
it's tethered to him.
Yeah.
The-
So if you are tethered to the bull, you bring your tether to the platform it is on, and you point it in in your marker position. So you move.
I was about to say.
What
for
about the
that
bull in the
one,
middle?
If bull winds up being on numbers or letters, the numbers and letters, the actual markers become safe spots.
Yes. So the minotaurs, there's two different resolutions. So the minotaurs on the actual platforms, if you're tethered to one of those, you stretch the tether to the opposite minotaur. So if like you're tethered to the one on letters and the other minotaur is on the empty platform, if you're tethered to letters, you bring the tether to the empty platform. If you're tethered to empty, you bring it to the letters platform. And then the one in the dead center, I think you
Proximity.
well, but I believe you point it away from the bull.
Yes.
So just stand close to it, make sure you're not on top of each other, and just make sure the bull platform is on the opposite side of you, if that makes
That'll
sense.
be the two people with no tethers.
With no tethers, that's it.
The two people with no tethers will stand opposite of the bull in between the minotaur and that like corner portion of the bridge, because it's two proximity based cones, and the people with the actual tethers from the other two minotaur, when you're stretching them, make sure that you're breaking them. There is an actual animation that will
it's one of
change
those.
on the tether.
It'll be that weird red arrow one when it's not safe, and when it's purple, it's safe. Like the fucking last boss in Katana Revel.
Okay.
Like Sephiroth.
You mean the Chitana Ravel?
Yes, Sephiroth. Oh.
You know, the
Yeah,
Sephiroth tethers.
We gotta
Oh,
touch it a
God.
few times.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think this fight doesn't seem too bad.
It's
just-
each mechanic is like multiple things at once, so it's really just getting to it a few times to like realize, okay, this is how this goes. Like that run, the knockback birds already was a lot better. Yeah, that what North said. But hopefully some of the backloaded mechanics we won't have to deal with because DPS. Because over here. Condensed, so me and Greta got a hug. God, I hope one of those times it kills you.
And I space right at the edge, baby. Let's go.
Absolute bastard. Numbers. The way to tell, the red circles spawn on the not safe platform. If you notice
Oh.
it. Like there will be a circle that's partially on the platform, and the one that has nothing on it is safe.
Everyone else readjusting to one to be safe. Me, AFK, just pressing buttons without moving. I ended up fine.
Letters.
Oh no.
No.
We got her.
You're good. It's a condensed. I'm gonna.
Oh
invert it.
no.
I'm going to do the funny. Oh wait, no, it's condensed, so it's just on.
All right.
I was spared. Whoa, I don't get to send the meme.
Alright. Spark of life. Head to the empty platform.
Dan, I don't get to send the meme. I'm sad.
Good.
Don't get to hit you with it.
All right. Deep supports in. DPS out. Don't go too far forward. DPS. Go to like the edge of the platform. Perfect. And we're going to be heading to numbers. So supports out, DPS in. Just staying in the middle of the platform. full. Alright, watch the bridge. The front one's gonna go bye-bye. And then the tanks, or tank buster. Dispersed. Stay away from us. Alright, now it's gonna be the big knockbacks, so be prepared. If you know your spot that you want to go ahead and go. Alright, and pop knockback now if you're gonna use it. And you want to, if you're getting knocked back, you want to be at the center of it, I think.
Oop, I was not in the wedge.
Oh, that was so toasty.
Damn, that dodge.
That was
That dodge
amazing.
was so
I'm
good.
great.
Bridges, they're about to disappear. That was good though.
Man,
Hear me.
please tell me someone else saw me adjust to dodge that fucking bird. Holy
Oh, I
shit.
saw it. So, party 2, just step on the bridge near you. Party 1, you're gonna have to go a bit farther.
Honestly, party 2 can just like stay on the platform and party 1 adjusts in. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
we're-
not enough adjustment time, so we
No,
need
yeah.
1 at numbers, 2 at letters, basically.
Yeah.
And you can't be on the platform because the bulls explode the entire platform.
Yeah.
The only time I've seen that successfully get pulled off was a very Ninja Sage play at a really good angle, and no one understands, not even I, how I did it that day.
Anyway,
Dan,
dispersed
I
arrow.
think-
Luck was on your
Okay.
side. Okay, so party 2,
Good luck,
party
Akari.
2 goes to letters and party 1 goes to
Yeah, party 1 goes to,
numbers.
Party 1,
numbers,
Okay.
and party 2 stays south.
or that, yeah. Well, how do we want to do it? Do we want to have party 2 adjust in the south platform, or do we want to have
1
party
numbers, 2 letters, so that way we have marks.
Yeah, because you do have a brief moment when the birds show up to a wiggle a bit. It's very brief, so you have to be quick. But if you stand on your marker, you'll have a split second to adjust into not an AOE. So do we want to aim for that?
Sure.
Sure. Not getting exploded sounds
Okay.
good.
Um,
Zonra wants to get exploded.
yeah, we can do. So that's what I'm saying. Do we want to do parties to 1 and to numbers and letters? Or do you, cause Zonra, if you want, you can just. Oh, what did you hear?
I am right-clicking the boss.
Right-click the box.
I have right-clicked the boss.
About having. Oh, I'm just saying, if you head to your marker, for the knockback part, you have a brief moment to adjust if you need to. And it should only take like a few pulls of getting there, of everyone going to their spot for you to know exactly where to stand. But yeah, we can. Yeah, it's. It's just knowing where to stand. But we can plan party 1 goes to numbers, party 2 to letters. Just remember, just go to your color marker from the beginning. Oh no, the party stack will be easy. As soon as the bridge appears, you'll just step onto the platform, and if both parties go
As long
to,
as we don't have both healers
Yeah.
on the same platform like we did.
yeah, realistically, as long as the healers aren't near each other, we should be able to brute force our way through it. See, Nora, I'm hoping we have enough damage to ignore the legendary mechanics. I'm really fucking hoping. Because, like, for P6, we barely saw Cachexia 2 when we killed it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw out a ready check. Being overgeared with the Echo is fucking great. Well, yeah, I had to tank LB, but still.
To be fair, you tank LB because we're like, oh shit, we've never seen this before.
Well, you can also
Uh,
just cheese Cachexia too.
Yeah.
with
That
it.
is a strat for getting passes. Just
Yeah,
say fuck it,
literally just
trying
tank
to
LB
do
to
it
get.
and then tank LB.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I think realistically, for P6 now, the tank LB is even easier because you don't even have to worry too much about dispersed. Worry about the damage down because, you know, Echo, pretty good.
Man, you're not even phased anymore. Now it's boring. I have to get more dangerous, clearly.
Numbers. Alright, head up to 1. Alright, we're gonna get ready to adjust. Head to letters. 1 to A, 2 to D. Remember, try and stay a little closer to the front. Alright, now it's going to be Buster. Condensed. Where's Greta? Alright, head to the empty platform. Not Buster, Raid Wide. Alright, Violet Bond. Supports in, DPS out. Oh, man.
Ow.
Forward. So head to numbers and supports out, DPS in.
Oh, apparently you rising right there killed me.
Really?
Yes,
You are still
Fucking
marked.
bullshit.
Your corpse.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
that's okay.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Alright,
Alright,
this
well,
first.
Oh.
We're gonna die.
Doo-ba-doo.
It ain't me.
Thank you.
Even with third eye, fair enough. 144k. I'm not doing much against that.
Alright, the knockback is coming up, so get ready to either knock back into your spot or just get to your spot and knockback immune. Knockback now.
Kari, that is not your spot, but that's okay.
Alright, and then if you want to stand near sort of the center, get off the bridge. Yeah. Damn it, honey.
Hey, there we go.
Alright. Here comes this. Alright. As soon as, so I believe as soon as the bridge appears, it is standable. So even when it's still kind of fading in, you can stand on it. Alright, head to the back, because it's going to do a Bow of Atlas. Or Addis, or whatever the fuck it's called. Addis. Alright. Dodge, we're going to, so it's going to be going to letters. And then it's going to be the tethers. Remember, if you have bull, go to the bull. Oh, dispersed arrow. Stay away from me! I'm sorry, Zandra. I tried to move, I did not move quick enough. I got scared. Alright, so
You're
Fair.
a tank.
supports to the back. Nope. Supports DPS back. Oh god.
Oh no. I'm in
Interesting.
danger.
So,
I ran to the spot to break my tether. That's all I knew for that one.
I was about to say I had it tethered to the bull, which created a line AoE.
Yeah, so the bull, you go to the platform with the bull.
Gotcha. And then face it out. Cool, cool.
Yeah, and face it out. Minotaur, if you're tethered to a Minotaur, you take it to the opposite Minotaur.
Gotcha.
And if you're not tethered, you need to not have your back to a platform, right?
No, okay, if you are not tethered, so here, I love
That's
the
what's
way
killed
this
me
fight's
both
set up.
times.
So if you're not tethered, you stand on the opposite side of the Minotaur in the middle. So it should be you, Minotaur in the middle, and then the bull platform. You want to point the Minotaur towards empty space.
Yeah.
So
Because
you
that's
see
what's killed me
ABC
both
here,
times.
right?
Is I've been hit by I've been hit by the cone AOE from the guy in the middle.
Okay, so ABC is like gonna be set up like this. If you got Minotaurs on B and C, Bull is on A. If you have no tether, there's gonna be a Minotaur here. You need to be standing right here then, and then as soon as you see that conal AOE, move out. Because there is enough time. What you're doing, if you don't have the tether, is you're baiting this AOE this direction. And then as soon as like that cone comes up, you just move out of it. If you're standing right underneath him, it's so quick. You literally just stoop and you're right out of it. You just got to make sure you're on this. So just keep bull opposite of you and stand on close, like in between the Minotaur and the edge. I was sitting there waiting for at bull. I was like, yeah, I'm in my spot, and it was like, all right, everything's looking good at first, and then next thing I know, 4 people converge on me, and I got hit by everything. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I kind of goofed on that call out a little bit, but yeah, like I said, Minotaur tether, opposite Minotaur, bull tether, go to the bull, point it away. Yeah, we're almost already halfway through the fight.
Swoop there tonight. In the second lockout.
Spark of life. Condensed arrow. I didn't want to do my heart of light there, but whatever. And you're going to be heading to letters. The A. Had the numbers. Party 1 to 1, party 2 to 4. And then it's going to be condensed arrow.
Tanks stay on the front platforms.
Yup. Alright, and then head empty. Alright, Violet Bond, get ready to stack or spread. Alright, DPS out, supports in. Alright, we're going to be heading to letters, so DPS in, supports out. Bird Bridge is just gonna disappear, and then it's gonna be a tank buster. The first. Alright, and then get ready to go to your platforms for the knockback. Knockback now if you're going to use it. Oh, whoops, I think I was too... I'm silly. Alright, remember, stay off the bridges. Get ready for the Light Party stacks. Move. Hell yeah. Get to the empty. Could be a fifth thing. Valvatus, that's what it's called.
Fisting works.
Get the point across. Alright, dodge the fists. Condensed arrow coming to Greta. And then it's gonna be Heathers. Alright, DPS Bull. Remember, Minotaurs go to the opposite Minotaur.
Oh.
Okay, that was better. We almost got it. All right, Blades of Addith, so head towards the middle. There's gonna be a knockback. So Light Party 1 head one way backwards. Light Party 2 head the other.
Oh.
You said backwards. I trusted you. Okay, that's on me.
I'm gonna try and force the next mechanic just to pop up.
I don't know, you
Because
still
it's
got
a
10 seconds on
2v.
that dot. I don't think you're gonna see it. Maybe. Yeah, no.
Ah! Okay. Well, I can explain birds. That's why that's up to everyone else.
Hey, how's it
But
going?
we're gonna
Hi.
take a break. Yeah, let's take a break.
Quick time. Oh, bye, Zanny.
'Cause the next mechanic, there's two different ways to do it.
We normally go for another hour.
Yeah, unless people are wanting to end it early, which fair. 'Cause there's a lot of things.
I mean,
I don't care if you class switch.
I guess we'd have to pull out of instance.
Yeah, but I mean, we probably should anyway, because there's only 40 minutes left.
Fair.
Unless it's one of the two-phase bosses, we normally would leave the instance.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to P8 because I don't know all of that fight. Part 1.
I know a lot
Part
of
2,
it.
I don't know dick.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to
I'm
part
just kind
2.
of
I know
brain
all
deading
of
my
part
way
1
through
though.
it.
So I know most of part 1. Animal 2 is the one that I kind of struggle with because in case you forgot, Nora, that was how far we got before it all went to shit.
Great googly moogly. It's all gone to shit, Capo.
Well, that's where you're and I static. You're cooler than me. And
By all go to shit, realistically, all that happened is I just got really fucking depressed.
well, I mean, yes, but that's not what I meant by goatish. It was also we lost, like everyone left, and then we couldn't.
No,
I'm gonna go ahead
alright,
and
okay.
mute up real quick, so that way I'm gonna put it on the be right back. So, BRB.
And all
Oh no, Zanny is here.
All right, and we are back. We are live. How's it going? Zanny is kill. Tragic.
Oh, okay, fair. If anyone would like me to try and explain further any mechanics, just let me know. I will do my best to simplify them as best I can, as I am.
Salads or cookies? Salads. We'll go salads.
Oh, he was asking about brain dead JP strats for harvests.
Oh, we're not talking about harvest yet. We'll get there when we get there.
In patch 6.2, Harvest League.
Now, you wanna put us in, honey?
Oh yeah, I'm in charge.
Yeah. That might help.
God.
Going
That's
into the
what
fight
I
might help us
always-
clear.
Always
We
pass
might
party
clear
lead off and go.
faster.
We might clear faster if we
we're
go in.
in the fight.
Yeah.
Just a little
So-
bit.
Not
Minus
joining the
10
fight is a
things.
mitigation strategy, though.
That is also very true.
Logging off of Final Fantasy is a mitigation plan.
Alright, hit my waymark button.
So I crashed.
Oh
Oh
god.
no!
It'd be like
Oh.
that sometimes.
We could just wait.
Yeah, we just wait.
Do
Rip,
you need
our
to
Oh, one or more
redo,
party
I
members.
mean,
You have to complete this.
also
duel.
our spots, or are we good?
Also a mitigation strategy.
Crashing is a
I think
mitigation.
I'm good on spot.
Literally, like, I saw it start loading into the fight, and then it's just like, yeah, your launcher's crashed, bro. And I'm like, no.
It'd be like that.
It's like the last thing I wanted.
It happens sometimes.
And oh, bam.
I remember when I first installed this game,
13.
I like could not run it. I couldn't figure out why for the longest time. I was getting like all kinds of DirectX errors. It was just crashing within like 10 seconds of me getting into a character.
Jesus.
Literally unplayable. And then I realized it was because I was playing it on an external hard drive through a fucking Thunderbolt connection.
Oh
And
my
it might
god.
help to actually have it on main. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I moved it to main and then it started functioning just fine. And then I got a new
See,
and
when
better rig.
Hell yeah.
When I first started playing this, my computer was just really, really jank, and so I would be like 10, 15 frames behind, and I was getting clapped by Titan landslides left and right.
Oof.
So Rose, about my question I said earlier, what game should I get? Baldur's Gate 3 or Armored Core 5? I guess it depends what you're looking for. You know? Like, if you're looking for cool, high-speed mech battles, then obviously Armored Core. If you're
If
looking for more of a story,
If you're looking to play Baldur's Gate, you go with Baldur's Gate.
yeah.
If you're
Play
looking
the other
for
one.
a very good quality game.
A full game experience.
Right.
Oh, FromSoft puts out
Right.
good games.
Oh shit, that's right. It is a FromSoft game.
Yeah, Armored Core
about
is FromSoft.
I should try it sometime because I am a bit of a whore for FromSoft games.
I think it's currently just in early access still.
Okay. Condensed.
Zanny, don't forget your cardia.
Yeah, we need to know that your ass is fat.
I stepped out of my ley line.
Yes.
Did I just cure past cure 2 when I have willies? What the fuck?
Letter. Alright, head up the A.
That shot call doesn't apply to me because I didn't care.
Fair enough, I guess.
That said, I am fake melee, so should probably be good.
Alright, letters. Or numbers. I was sorry. Party 1-1, party 2-4. In because last time I killed myself because I'm an idiot.
Nice
Alright,
little
just gonna
boost.
dispersed arrow. So stay away from the tanks, please. Alright, and then head empty. Like me. For real, for real. Oh god. Alright,
Man, I looked at the
Bob.
aggro chart, saw third and got offended for a moment. I was like, how the fuck?
Support's out, DPS in. So DPS stand in the center. Support's out.
Oh,
Zanny, no.
Oh, good thing my mic was muted.
Sorry.
So support's in now. Well,
I didn't move fast enough and I got yeeted.
Hmm.
Bam.
Well,
I guess to answer
This
your
is
question more
unfortunate.
directly, Glenn, if you are getting Baldur's Gate in the hope of playing it with me, when I am gaming, I am basically streaming these past few days. Like, I'm not like gaming on the side or anything. I am IRLing and streaming basically nonstop, and that's it.
he's not cheating on YouTube.
Yeah.
How dare.
why is Nora, why are you sorry?
Like, I literally have not played Baldur's Gate on my own. The only bit of Baldur's Gate I've played has been that bit on stream. I'm looking forward to the next bit, but that's all I've played still.
Zanny over here just like, oh, I slept 3 hours. Should we end a little early? Nah.
Learn from
I
Mango.
said
That's not a good place to
sometimes-
learn.
Hey,
No,
you know,
Mango does not sleep. It's bad. Does bad.
hey, that's how I know I'm doing all right. I got 4.5 hours maybe of sleep,
The
so
number of times that I have yelled at Mango for not sleeping has been a lot of times in the year that I've known him.
Also, who the fuck just got run over by a goddamn train?
I don't
Me.
know. What do you mean?
Letter?
Sorry.
Fine, are you okay?
I mean, it's all right after the first time. You'd hardly notice it.
Oh my god.
You get like the track
You're
ridges,
very loud.
you're all set.
Numbers? It's just very funny.
I just hear this train in the background.
I didn't know we were doing, what is it, Delta Scape?
didn't know we were doing Thomas the Tank Engine RP.
Gotta go suplex the brain, guys. First arrow.
Oh, come on.
Laughing. Oh, head to empty.
I'm sorry that the rest of you are not living the hobo lifestyle. This must be very disappointing.
Sirens
I
too.
respect it.
That's good.
Well, yeah, a train just ran through someone's house. There's gonna be sirens.
Fair.
Supports
Yeah.
in, DPS out.
That stupid automaton queen.
Ah!
Nora.
Oh,
You fucker.
Fuck
You
no.
absolutely fucker.
Did you do that on purpose?
Oh,
That's
no,
not very
I
nice
totally
when we're
did
frogging.
it. I totally did it.
I saw you step in a little bit. It's like she's about to kill all of us.
No, I looked away from the game. I was talking to the girls, and I looked away for a second, and I must have like hit my joystick forward or something.
Holy shit!
Creeped ever so closer. I looked back up, and I'm
Okay.
like, oh wait, and I just watch
So-
everyone die, and I'm like, I'm about to get called out. I know it.
Nora
So
just- Nora
what you're
just
saying is it's
know.
the girl's fault.
No, you can't blame them. They're beautiful.
sorry?
I love my girls.
I was using the one on the thing. I don't know where the other one
Nora
went.
just wanted a nice
Maybe
little
Paul took it
cuddle
on
with
accident.
support.
Yeah, I was about to say, I just got cuddle and kisses for defending them too. I'll
I'm
fight
sorry?
you. I'll fight God for them.
Yeah.
And about the train thing, it's actually assassins sent to kill Heath,
Mm.
and
Oh,
they
okay.
have to be trains because he is such a beefcake.
Nothing short of a train could hope to bring him down.
And even then, it's a lost cause most of the time. That's why it's so noisy at their house
Also,
occasionally.
Foe, why the fuck does your mage outgear my main? What the hell?
Cause I'm cooler.
I see.
Yeah.
Did you put some more in?
I bet she doesn't even have
see.
2.3k spell speed.
It's like the toilet paper.
No, I don't think I do. I have base spell speed.
What? Yeah.
I haven't fucked with my spell speed.
Why haven't you fucked with your spell speed?
Because I was told not to!
Baseball speed?
Condensed.
I'm
She's
confused.
also on red mage, so spell speed is less important than on black mage.
Soup.
Admit something. Numbers.
Uh,
I'm so fucking confused right now.
It was the condensed one. It was a soup joke.
Oh no.
Okay, I see you.
But here's the question: was it?
I need
tomato or
gear.
cream of
Where's
mushroom?
Eat him?
Here, we'll get your jokes, yeah.
Like pretty 1 to A and like pretty 2 to whatever the fucking other one is. The back.
I'm tired right now.
Not up
I'm
here.
like, I can't
Pretty fucking okay. Again. It's time for soup.
Soup.
Soup time.
Oh, fuck. I missed the one. We're all losing it, guys.
P7S losing it edition. God, I wish I could keep the VOD.
I
It does say with each fight your sanity dies.
Supports in DPS out.
My sanity is indeed dying.
I am great at humor. I'm glad someone is recognizing my greatness.
I got Dan.
Oh,
I don't know why
headliners,
it's
headliners.
sad, but
It's because I was too far towards someone else. Alright, now I'm gonna take the...
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, hi,
yeah, that
Greta.
was my fault. I got distracted.
Attack of the
Oh,
killer
That,
potato.
that was definitely my fault.
Tato dunked on us.
I am gonna take all plausible deniability in every one of those cases. Just throwing that out there.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Little dust to the wind, in case anyone's aware.
Okay,
also,
so that if you want that,
anyone-
you've got to go. I can neither confirm nor deny that I may have possibly been involved in that incident.
See, in all, okay, or the better thing I can do is just teach the healers that if they really want to have fun, when all the bridges are blown up, just rescue Vol through it and he falls.
I'll fucking kill you.
Soup.
Soup.
God damn it, now I want fucking soup.
The lizard's
I have
making
so much
tacos
soup.
Right now.
It's great.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna throw Ready Shake out to make sure people are ready.
I'm gonna get myself disinvited from this static.
Oh,
you're not.
no, that was great. That was incredible.
If you do, I will poach your tanking position.
Oh god.
No.
Is it poaching if you're already on the team, or is it cannibalism?
Cannibalism.
You can't poach potatoes. That's weird.
Wait, what?
You can
Wait,
blanch them though.
Yeah, that's different. Poaching potatoes. That's just gross. That's no, we're not doing that.
Isn't poaching also a cooking style?
It is.
It's like
Yeah,
head
that's the
oiling it.
joke.
No.
Yeah.
That's the joke. Yeah.
It's okay, honey. It's okay, honey. Look, it's a tree.
It's okay.
We just gotta kill
I'm-
the tree, okay?
All of
Better?
I only tell jokes that are like 2 or 3 steps away from like actually being funny, so it's fine.
I mean, I would argue that would be several steps
I
past
got it.
considering I was laughing for like 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, what did you do?
Yeah, once you get them, they're hilarious. But like they take some. Yeah, no, it's my
There
I don't know.
Superpower.
It's how I be.
Are saying
Yeah.
it letters. One.
Staking it letters.
The
I am. Foe was
You know where you're going.
confused.
What?
Who was confused that I exploded?
I
Oh.
was. What the fuck did you do?
Black mage things.
Yeah.
I cast the greatest fireball.
Alright, dispersed.
Oh my god.
And this is why you have switched to melee.
Alright, head to the back.
You get 2.
Why? Because I
3
do
as Black
weird
Mage.
things as black
You
mage.
get too fucking greedy, bro.
I have no idea what you mean.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even like a crit black mage, you know? I'm spell speed black mage. I'm the wise investment black mage.
Supports in, DPS out.
Oh lord.
Alright, head to numbers. Supports out, DPS in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't kill everybody, Greta.
We appreciate it,
I was gonna say,
Greta.
that would be appreciated.
Yeah.
Alright. Arrows coming up. Dispersed, so stay away from tanks.
Shame.
I go over.
We will social distance as best we can with my ley lines here. Good. Thank you.
Alright, and then get ready to get to your platform.
Put myself in a corner.
No one puts yourself in a corner.
Right? You can put yourself in a corner. Besides, Patrick Fleazy's
drop
dead.
back now
I
if you're
can't do
gonna use
anything
it.
anymore. Everyone could put everyone in corners now. You can do nothing about it.
Perfect. Alright, head to your light party platforms. Get off the bridge. We have an extra person, but that's okay.
Not me for one.
It's fine so long as we don't have like both healers, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we might have
What
a
is
problem.
happening?
Greta, why are you
Who's
dying?
losing their shit
That's
still?
like Greta. Is it Greta?
It's me.
What's happening? Alright, remember, as soon as the bridge appears, step on it. Move.
Oh
Stay on
no!
the
I
bridge.
got Greta.
Alright, head to
I
the back.
did move.
Yvette, please move.
Well, now I don't wanna.
Oh my god. Alright, and then remember to dodge the bow. Head to letters.
Oh no!
No, Greta!
I need to change my camera angle. I'm sorry.
Alright, everyone get away from Nora. Because she's about to blow.
I say
Or Nora, or just
That's
I
my
didn't know
fault.
where Nora was.
fair enough.
Nora opted for my ley lines and I was very sad.
Danny, you just focus on heals. I'll get people up.
Tethers.
Do we have enough
Sorry,
players
that
to
was
beat up?
entirely my fault.
Support to bull.
Wait, I can't remember what to do with this. I think, is this it?
Wait.
Oh.
Am I wrong? I'm in the
I
wrong
don't,
place.
Oh,
didn't-
now I'm
I don't know- I
confused.
don't know what you had. Were you tethered to the bull?
Yeah.
Then you go to the
No,
bull.
she was tethered to the
Oh,
Minotaur.
no.
You needed
Why
to
am
go
I
to the
alive?
other-
What is
You
happening?
needed to go to the other platform. that
Warrior
had a
moment.
Minotaur.
Why am I here?
I.
If you're tethered to bull, go to bull. If you're tethered to a minotaur, other minotaur. If you have no tether,
Other Minotaur.
yeah, minotaur.
See, I
I-
haven't gotten
They
Minotaur
they
yet.
all have horns, and I can't tell them apart.
They're all
I know that's
bulls.
racist, but I can't.
They're different.
I mean,
I can start calling out
technically-
where the bull is, if that would be appreciated. If that would be,
Technically,
No,
a
it's fine. I should just
Minotaur-
look at like.
I don't mind.
Yeah. No, that's true. I can look at the tether type and that.
That
But
is
the
all-
bull tethers aren't the
bull
stretchy
tethers
ones,
are
right?
like- no,
Yeah,
the bull
the
tethers are like
stretchy ones are
blue.
the Minotaurs.
Yeah, the ones that you have to stretch.
Yeah. Okay.
Are the Minotaur.
All right. If the other ones aren't stretchy, then I can
Technically,
do
a
that.
Minotaur is
but-
a horny
Okay.
human.
But yeah, no. Every time I look at them, I have. like,
Yeah,
which
but
one is the
please
bull?
at least, like,
They all look
save
like
this
bulls.
You don't have to upload it anywhere, but please
Just
save
save
it.
it.
I
Just-
see.
just have it
okay,
saved.
okay.
I want to be able to go back and reminisce on soup and minotaurs are horny.
I'll just trim out like the first 5 minutes and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do like the last half when we're all super fucking tired and giggly.
Anyway, my dog was sitting in front of me and asleep, and then suddenly snapping at the air, and then going back to sleep, and then snapping at the air. Like,
Oh.
I was trying to figure out if like there was an insect that was flying around her, or what the hell was happening. She was having a spasm. It was very funny.
Better. Alright, move up to A.
I am a black mage.
I am way
Do
too
not
close
walk
to
off
the
the
edge.
platform.
Really? I never would have guessed you that.
Are you about to break?
I'm scared.
Do not walk off the platform.
God, I haven't heard that fucking song in forever.
Alright, head to numbers. Alright, this is gonna be a buster. Soup.
Soup!
I hope you don't mind, but that's what I'm calling it now.
It's faster than condensed, so like, you know.
That buster will now be known as
Right?
soup.
Oh god, oh god. Back up really low. That was a little scary. Supports out, DPS in.
Yeah, it might be good for me
Oh.
if I'm in. Might help.
Do not walk off. There we go. I did it.
Staring very carefully at the edge of the platform.
Supports in, DPS out.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Shit.
Oh no! I didn't kill myself. I didn't do it that time. That's not my fault.
I was trying to run to a safe spot.
Ouch.
Nora,
But
you
this is-
were in a
if you
good
were-
spot, and then I had to
if
like
you-
switch with you, and then I ran across the group as it was fucking finishing.
So that's where you want to go to your corners.
I was
Remember
trying.
the corners that we did?
Do we need to, honey, do we need to redo the corner?
I was in this corner over here. This back corner was mine.
Which would be...
I
I'm
just
buddies
stole
with-
purple from
with
whoever
Yemi.
was supposed to be at purple. I'm
You
supposed to
stole
be
it
at
from
yellow.
me.
Yeah.
No, Akari and I
Adjust.
switched.
So it's colors. It's colors.
I
So
was
purple.
red.
Yellow is what I was as samurai.
You were
Is
blue.
it
You're
Akari's
blue.
on the other side.
Yeah.
So
melee's
it's
could be either
colors.
one or two. Because all the melees are up front, all the ranged are in the back.
Yeah, fake
Yeah,
melee.
we're blue. We're blue, Zanny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Red mage adjust.
You go to purple.
Yeah.
D is in southeast, but
I mean,
So
the colors are
eventually you're
opposite, you know?
yeah.
Blue is. Yeah.
Oh, it's fine, let's go again.
It's east
fine.
end.
Yeah.
It's very zen.
Once more with feeling.
Everywhere is blue.
You're stealing
Yeah,
my
we'll
fucking
go
line.
again and we'll just blame Phoenix.
You ever
What
consider
the
just-
fuck? Why?
Rude.
I don't know. It just seems like the thing to do.
Mango.
See, but mango time, always a fun, entertaining time. Not soup.
No, not soup. No soup.
Away! Blades of ass.
Numbers?
Numbers.
I'll spend my movement points.
And then head up to 1.
I can't with the fucking whispering.
What do you... What whisper?
Like, Greta's echoing you, but like in a whisper. Blades of ass.
Numbers safe. Party 1 to 1, party 2 to 4. God damn it.
Power of ass. Ass power. Yes.
It's soup time. Time for soup. Oh lord.
Soup. Soup.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if I trim out like the first like 5 to 10 minutes, this VOD can be spared, I suppose.
I'm great.
Are you sure? Oh god.
Soup, my fucking strength.
Force out, DPS in.
Oh, I'm not that. I'm over here.
Alright, head to letters.
Damn, I just realized I was running into this fist regardless. I was running on faith.
Nope, I was in the wrong place. I'm sorry.
I did it.
Ow. How am I
I
alive?
died in the right
Do we
spot.
have to say I'm
Roots
sorry,
of
Alex,
ass.
again?
No, this is the first time I've screwed it up. Okay.
Ouch.
It doesn't become an Akari mechanic until I've screwed up at least
It's okay.
5 times.
It's okay, Genre.
Why
Akari
did I
killed
take that? Why did I
everyone
take
but
that?
me.
Cause I got like 3 of you left.
Man, I just realized though, like,
Rude.
I did not know that was going to be the safe fist, and I was just going anyway. That is the level of Black Mage I'm on. I'm tired.
Fucking
I'm
if I
Black
die, I
Mage.
die.
Fuck it. I'm going here. I don't give a shit.
I need a repair. Greta,
I'm so glad I got that
Greta,
coin flip,
I
even though I
hate you.
died anyway.
I can
I
fix.
need you.
Oh, I enjoyed myself. And,
Fix it. Fix it.
Holy shit.
thank God I'm an Omnicrafter. I just
Yes.
repair all my shit.
Yeah, the only crafter I have at 90 is the only crafter that doesn't repair
I'm gonna
anything.
do a Reddit check to see if people have brain to continue. If we don't,
Yeah, I'm good.
fine.
Once more with feeling. We got this.
Okay.
I'm doing great. I
I'm
died in the
for,
right
like,
spot. Everything's
Save for,
fine.
like 2 more good polls.
It was
Because we're
Not my
all
fault.
collectively losing our fucking minds.
P7S Condensed Soup Losing It Edition.
this is
That's the YouTube title right there.
Sorry instead of DPS.
I feel
Okay.
like I'm operating at peak, so I don't know, but
It was the fucking echoed whispers that was just.
Soup.
I died. I fucking died.
I have a lot of ADHD. We need a lot of things happening at once for me to understand what's
Yeah.
happening.
I feel that.
Confirmed.
Oh, the ADHD crew, you know?
Oh yeah.
I'm spending a movement point, but no more.
Numbers. You should. I was gonna say you should probably use another one so you don't
No,
die. here.
no movement points shall be used. I'll use a teleport though, and drop my
Alright,
Inoki
fair enough.
and cry.
All right, numbers.
Rough ass. No, bow ass. Bow ass.
Bow to the ass?
No soup.
Bow ass. No soup. No soup for you. God, it's Seinfeld. It's happening again. Someone's make it stop.
Again, P7S Part 1, Condensed Soup, Losing It Edition.
Oh my god.
Supports out, Akari in.
Hey, it hasn't been 5 screw-ups yet. Get out of here.
Alright. Letter safe.
I'm
Supports
gonna
out,
be in this
or
time.
supports in.
I'm gonna
DPS
die
out.
right in the middle.
Oh,
Die right in the
Anyway, Akari, about that Akari relative.
Funny bet.
I got a Kari already.
Her.
Hmm. My bones.
I
They
only
ate.
have one benediction, so.
Alright, no soup.
Get away!
No soup for you.
No soup.
This is my explosion. No soup. No.
Alright, get ready in your platform spots. No, this is not your spot, Yvette.
Multicast.
Knock back now if you're going to.
Why am I on purple over here now? I was always yellow.
Because you're ranged. You're bad. Stop being bad.
I see.
Are you light, Yvette? Are you light party 1 or 2?
I was Light Party 1 because I was Samurai.
Yeah, your light party shouldn't change just because you decided to switch roles.
I was about to say, I didn't even
Wait, are
switch
you
roles.
a
I'm
fighter?
still melee. I'm just fake melee now.
I thought you were on
Remember,
the other
I
side.
should be
though.
light party 1 because I'm odd.
Yeah, you're on the other side, you bet.
No, I've literally always been here. It's not Gaslight Friday yet.
Okay.
I've literally always been on left platform, number side, because I've been Light Party 1. So that way we could have the melee uptime.
Ding. Yes.
Alright, head to the back.
Okay. It's time to.
So gonna be Val and Addis. I'm sorry, what? Did you just say misgenderous a Minotaur? Let number safe. Jesus Christ. Alright. No soup. Alright, remember your tethers. Minotaurs to Minotaur, opposite Minotaur, bull to bull. Alright, bull is on numbers. Alright, DPS bull.
Oh. I don't have it.
I'm missing
It
someone
doesn't
over
matter
here with
which
me.
one it is.
Oh! Oof.
Oh no. I got
Alright.
pushed by the man.
to the
That
back.
hurt.
Alright, stand in the middle.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh, there's
Whoa,
one way
I
to
was myself with my
Oh
stack.
no.
there's one way to
Oh,
resolve the
that's
stack
bad.
marker. Just send it into the stratosphere.
Alright, no.
Oh
God.
Where were my stack people?
Goodbye,
I
Nora
was
Bell.
by myself.
What's going on, Chewbacca? I got shot forward instead of backwards.
Someone was.
West.
I
Okay.
You
blame.
East?
Greg.
Party
So
2 has
for-
always been East.
For the knockback, light party 1 head. Oh god, I don't know. Yeah, light party
Light
1
I
Party
head
was-
1 southwest,
southwest.
Light Party 2 southeast.
I
You
was
get knocked
southeast.
back down to
My
the bottom
Birds.
corners. And then as you see the
Airplane.
exoflares go in, curve
Oh, I thought that
around
way.
and go north.
There's a knockback there.
Yeah, so. I'm gonna wait till we can get to the birds and towers with everyone alive.
Fair.
Fair, fair.
Let's aim for one more good pull.
Yeah.
There's a epidemic of tired going around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do- If people, all right, one more pull, once more with feeling.
God damn it! Everyone keeps stealing my fucking line.
Whose line is it anyway?
Great show.
It's a good
Great
question.
show.
That is a very good show. The old stuff, the new stuff I don't know about.
Yeah.
Back in my day. Going to 5.
All right, Soup.
Squish.
Let's go. Soup for the final pull.
Hell yes.
Good, I think you're officially like killing
Letters?
me.
Head up to 1.
There's another
Oh,
one.
oh.
The A.
Up to A.
Oh, one only
I
A.
won't be moved.
Same color. It's the same color. You're getting your shot. That's okay.
Same.
Alright. Letters safe.
Run, run, run. Go.
Alright. Buster coming up. No Soup.
No, soup. Souplin.
Service
Ran
run.
back.
Your soup is
I got Addle.
I already
Never
hit
mind.
Addle.
I think we hit Addle at the same fucking time.
double addle.
I was about to say I addled the first one too.
And it
but-
doesn't stack.
I also
Violet.
addled the first one.
Sports out. DPS in. Head to letters. Supports in. DPS out.
Got Bluey.
Pia died.
Why did I die?
Yeah,
Why was
stop
I the
dying.
only one?
When did I die?
I think we were.
Akari, I think, slightly
Or-
overlapped me.
Yeah. There's a
And
small
slightly
overlap.
overlapped Pia.
I died in the right spot. I figured I'd be
Alright,
okay like
Soup.
Greta.
Ooh, soup. Soup.
Alright.
Getting all soup.
Start heading to your platforms.
Now we can go faster.
So should I be heading to platform 2?
I don't know anymore.
I was about to say.
Choose your
Knock
platform
back.
with your heart.
I'll be-
Multi-pass!
Knock back now.
I guess I'll be purple now. I used to be yellow, but it'll be fine.
I'm yellow. You can't be yellow.
I was samurai on 2/B. Was taken from me. My birthright stolen from me.
I don't think you were. I don't think you were party one because I was one with married couple and.
I've literally been in Light Party 1 all night, so either I've been off all night and nobody noticed until now, or somebody else joined and now
You
we're
know,
noticing.
it's entirely possible that yeah, I don't know. I'm not discounting anything tonight.
Listen, we're not dying, so that's what matters.
Yeah. So we're able to do that.
But
mechanic
Dan,
when we
is
get
it
first, so,
optimal?
like,
Is it optimal in prog?
Ah,
Yoshi
never
P
heard
forbid if it's
SpongeBob
not
out loud
optimal
before.
in
That was
prog.
Alright, Busters first. Soup.
Oh, doop-a-doo. Hitless.
Alright.
There are
Next
20 seconds
one
remaining in
is
my ley
Heather.
lines. It is optimal that I stay inside of the ley lines, as they give me 15% increase in guess.
Minotaur is on numbers. Or sorry, Bull is on
Oh
numbers.
no.
Report Bull.
See?
Remember, if you have no feather, point the Minotaur away from.
Oh no, run, 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 run. There we go, I did it.
Hey, we live.
Yes!
Alright, head
Yes.
towards the middle. Remember, Light Party 1, get knocked back southwest. Light Party 2, southeast. And you want to be really close to the middle, otherwise it's going to shoot you off.
not like we'd know that from experience or anything.
All right, now let's head around the edge of the platform. All right, Soup.
Ah!
Soup.
All right, if you have a bird, if you're tethered to a bird, take it to the opposite side of the platform. If you don't have a tether, stand in the tower that would be your corner.
Okay.
And it's either going to be everyone is going to have the same thing. So supports birds, so stretch it across the arena. And then DPS stand in a tower, pop your knockback if you have a bird.
Oh, I didn't put my back.
Oh no!
Okay.
Ouch.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? Yeah,
I'll take that.
I
I was
realized I
in-
said things too late, but we got there.
Yeah, that was pretty
Yay.
good.
We got there fairly cleanly that time.
Yeah.
That
That bird
real
was a
fucking late.
dick.
So,
Oh.
rude.
I don't remember the exact timing of when to pop knockback for the
God damn it.
birds, I'll be honest.
Come
But
there, Durst.
so there are two ways to resolve bird and towers. One is how I said, if you have a bird, if you're tethered to a bird, you just go to the opposite side of the platform and pop your knockback. Towers, you adjust to not get hit by a bird.
Gotcha.
Or if you're tethered to a bird, you just rotate it clockwise.
Gotcha.
So you stand real like on top of it, but
And do we need to get a
clockwise,
picture real quick of everyone in their glams?
which I mean,
Spinning the
the
bird.
clockwise one is the one that I didn't
Let's
like because I
I'm going to go ahead and
Standard.
wrap up my stream. So let's see about sending you guys all along on a raid. Let's see who's